What's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to the next episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play as Great Britain. In this episode, we are attacking the city of Strasbourg, one of France's last remaining territories, before we wipe them out of existence. They are an army of mostly cav with some infantry. They have some lower tier infantry coming in as a reinforcement, but we've already smashed that army, so I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. Let's just switch some of these components around just so we don't get weak units coming in to help us. Particularly not artillery. Awesome. Right, let's get cracking. The French have Strasbourg. They've also got Turin to the south, so France is very close to being destroyed. That's been destroyed. We're going to continue chipping away towards the Prussian border from the west. Then once that happens, we can begin our invasion of the Ottoman territories in the east, try and draw as many of their troops away, and then we'll hit the Prussians and then be on the Ottoman border from the west. As well as continuing to advance through Italy. That's still a campaign that has not yet been completed. Ooh. Me likey up here. The best bit is going to be quite challenging to get to. You can do it though. Could run siege artillery up here and get a good set of flanking fire. The rest of my guns just go here. While the army advances. Send a bit of force up the hill to where the siege guns are going to be heading. Meanwhile, the army advance. Cavalry go out slightly wide to meet the enemy cavalry on the right. Let's unlimber this 12-pounder. Yes, field artillery up on the hill. Go on, siege artillery. Hammering rounds into the town. Because really, I want to get over here. To avoid the worst of the regular artillery fire. Regiment on the hill engage the French hussars. The old-fashioned siege artillery is nearly here, up on the flank. It's a lot of dead hussars. You can go over there if you like, but it just means we're going to sweep through the town, clear out your artillery, and that's going to be end of view. Artillery can keep firing from here because they're just hammering the town, but Good work. These gun teams can limber up. French are coming. Form square. No, they've changed their mind. Come back. Okay, looks like they might want to get involved in a musket fight. No, they do not. Ceasefire. Musket troops just eviscerate the rest of the unit. You siege artillery up on the hill. Unlimber. Okay, let's send a decent block of the army. Start clearing out the town. Yeah, you do have those missiles in range. So these units, plus this infantry, they're going to screen my advance from where the reinforcements are coming in from. Siege guns on the hill are not firing at anything. Not even right at the distance. Oh, there we go. Blow your way through that. Going to advance through the town. There we go. There's that unit of enemy cavalry. Let's get these troops to start running. Just so we can systematically push through the town and then start clearing out some of these gun positions. Our artillery's still hitting them. They're not really... They want to stay back on the defensive. Oh, this farmhouse is on fire. If we can put these... A couple of shots going to bounce in? Potentially? No. Put the Nottinghamshire infantry in a position to start volleying the field artillery. We've got poor cohesion, but luckily there's no immediate threat. Once they've dealt with this unit, they can advance up to here and just volley the mortars. Make ready, present, fire! Give them my line orders to advance. The Nottinghamshires are clearing the town completely. I don't know exactly where the reinforcements come in from, but we will be ready for them. Actually, you need to be right on top of them. And you could just bayonet charge them, but shooting the crap out of them is just as fine. Oh, that's friendly fire there. Ceasefire. You know, the line can start to get to its final position. Warm up. All their French hussars out in the field. I see the cavalry. Yeah, forming square pushed them back. Artillery's doing good work. Get running, chaps. Yes, but I was about to say, I wonder if they're going to artillery's going to clip my cav. And the answer is it will. Okay. Infantry, push around the flank. We are going to be outflanked ourselves. Lovely bit of friendly fire there. Form square fusiliers. Let's just ceasefire all my artillery. It nearly killed my own general. Kill the general's staff. Form square. Excellent. Kill the last of these guys. Hopefully the general's in here, but I don't think they are. Nottinghamshire, charge the 22nd! See the general, or a general sat back there. I think that might be the general. Go get him. Kill the reinforcements. Kill the general staff. Musketeers of the line have formed square. Send in the line. Excellent, you men form up and begin engaging their horsemen. Enemy general staff has been killed. Cavalry has been pushed back. Fusiliers form a blockade here. There we go. Enemy reinforcement element destroyed. Fusiliers, even though this isn't what they do, get charging. They've just made it around the corner and Jesus Christ, there's bayonets! Form the line, face off against the enemy reinforcement. Well, not reinforcements, the units that decided to come back. There we go. Have at 'em. Get in there, dragoons. It's the end of them. Let the musketry deal with these guys. Ooh. Can even get to fire a volley. Kill the officer. Very good. So ends the Battle of Strasbourg. France is now in a bit of a pickle. The time will soon be upon them. Nice. Okay, 69 men remaining. Very good. Or dead. Excellent. Reinforce the assaulting army. Still a couple of units outside the city, but first I want to check.
Yes, my lord.
We are not in range to attack Turin just yet. So we are in range to attack the reinforcing elements, not without a little bit of risk. See what they do. At least if they attack us, we'll be on the defensive and we'll have that advantage.
Yes,
European army is in the process of being recruited. New army in the UK is being recruited. Fusiliers. You've got your light infantry, you've got your cavalry, you've got your artillery, so I can just recruit. You've got a Coldstream Guard. You've got a Coldstream Guard, First Guard. Let's get a Grenadier of the 33rd because they appear to have been destroyed. Unit of First Guards as well, although we've got plenty of those already. 83,000 we're up for this turn. Most of our Scottish units have already been recruited. We've still got a lot of Highlanders we can build. Still recruit another unit from Ireland if we want to. Which I think we ultimately do. Go up to Dublin to start that off. 2 units of the 16th. 2 units of the 17th. Riflemen, eh? 17th, light foot. 2 grenadiers, plus 2 Irish volunteers. Plus 2 Highlanders. They're going to join to form a bit of a Celtic army. We will do something with this army, just not right now. Any tech on the horizon? Not really. Well, in 8 turns or so. New armies landed. Let's try and help push Italy.
Resting, Your Honor. Ready and waiting for orders.
Oh, they're mostly all cavalry. Hey, and they are pulling in the Spanish army on my flank. No, sir. Withdraw. That would have been a bad idea. Initially tempting, but actually a bad idea. It might be on for my depleted army southwest of Turin to do the honours. I think they can attack Turin without drawing in the Spanish garrison. There's a riot in the Netherlands. We'll exempt you from tax. There you go. Farm at Texas. Top tier buildings being built. Deposit the army. Ridley doors.
Troops! Anything more? Yes.
Oh, you were going up here, weren't you?
We can't do that, sir.
Oh, an Astrakhan now got their government building. There we go. Okay. Over to the Americas. Let's get a couple of industrial upgrades going, specifically trying to target different regions. A lot of industrialization upset.
Your orders, Your Majesty.
Not recruiting anything else right now.
Make ready.
You've got skirmishers, got your artillery, got your cavalry, no, infantry, fill in whoever we want. Loyalist unit, let's get 2 units of the 23rd, let's get a Prince of Wales regiment, let's get the 2nd regiment, and hell with it, let's get an infantry unit of New France, unit of the 21st, unit of the Irish Volunteers, Hessian regiment, British Brigade, Legionnaires. Real mixed bag, although one of you is not going to be recruited. Pick one of the 23rd. There we go. Really nice assortment of units there. Grade. Baltimore's Ironworks. Back over to Europe.
Ready for orders. Ready and awaiting orders.
There we go. European army rises. Great cannons. 34 turns to get here, though. That's real slow. Organ guns, no thank you. Get a foot, 24 pounder battery, 24 pounder howitzer battery. 2 12 pounder foots. I mean, I think I'm settling on like a rough structure I quite like. Already got Dutch infantry. Here's what I can do. Mercenary horse. Maybe this. Portuguese line cav. Let's get them in here as well. They've done some raiding around the patch, but I fear... Oh no, that's us rather. We've done some raiding. Let's send my agent from Strasbourg into Stuttgart. Successful spying. Our Danish infantry isn't ready yet. Yes, I think it's up to you, Isaac Adley. You can attack Turin, and you don't bring in the main Spanish garrison. You can double down and just put them under siege. So right now, this army is kind of double committed. But I think... Let us attack Turin. Citizen militia, lots of reinforcements coming in terms of cavalry. The Spanish are technically here, but their fixed artillery is fixed outside of the map. So we can ignore them. But with this, the last blows have been dealt, or will be dealt, against the French. That will be quite significant. But then, yeah, it's looking at isolating and destroying Westphalia, Stuttgart, Bavaria, Genoa, the Papal States, finishing off Spain because they're still there in Naples. It's really squeezing the Ottomans into a corner now. Oh, what a beautiful bit of high ground. Are we going to use it? Hell yeah, we're going to use it. I mean, look. Like, perfect. Especially as our units are already somewhat depleted, so providing a bit of close range gunnery is exactly the sort of thing we want to do. And our siege guns, this remaining infantry, and our cavalry can wait to deploy wherever the reinforcements are coming in. French are coming in on the left. To be fair, I'm probably best off just putting my siege guns up high. Oh yeah, here they come. The mortars are fixed. I wonder if... Well, no, but actually, because they're defending, they'll stay here. If they were attacking, they would abandon the guns and try and charge us. Let our artillery just open fire however they please. Where's all your cav? Have they not made it? Oops, bit of friendly fire there. They're setting the guns back up. There we go. This guy, he's not even trying anymore. Yeah, it looks like the French cavalry is not coming in to help. Instead, France is going to be terminated by stoically marching into our guns. Brave but foolish. We get to see multiple rounds impacting. They're forming up their line in full view of our artillery. Not necessarily the best decision. Such a great position. Okay, now they're coming towards us. There's a bit of undulating ground that might save them for a period. God, this English field artillery. High morale, 35 reloading skill, 57 accuracy. They're getting in. They're becoming like machine guns. Granted, that was a bit of a whiff. When the time comes, we'll swarm our cav to go knock out their mortars. Although one of them did get hit by an errant cannonball. Oh, I think that unit wants to fill in this gap. Oh no, you're going to fill in the gap. God, it's getting picked apart. We're just going to keep gaining more and more and more experience. There we go, a bit of dead ground, but they'll soon rise up from it. Get the siege guns trying to shoot at the artillery to the rear, because if they try and shoot too low down, they'll just kill my own guys. Keep that bugle going. You know, they're running to close the distance. Well, now we haven't got to worry about cavalry coming in and ruining everything. Send a unit of cavalry around to do some shenanigans. Canister shot. Nearly. A little bit closer. There we go. Oh, they're running to close the distance.
Artillery reporting.
A valiant effort, but Colonial Grenadiers do just look amazing. The European Firelock armed citizenry getting blown apart by canister on the flank. Couple more rounds. Go get that mortar crew cavalry. Load the cannons. I might put a volley into the gun crews if we're not careful. Spin the guns! Oops, I want to do this. Technically speaking, I want to aim like this. Oh god, that did... That is technically the best way to aim canister, by aiming at the ground in front of the unit. As you can clearly see, it did blow that unit in half, but sometimes you can't really do that level of micro. Oh no, they are reloading. Cease my heavy artillery. Gaming ground's definitely the best, but I tend just to let things play out the way they play out. Canister shots generally pretty good, and when you've got so many guns and so many places doing things, it's just easier to just let chaos reign. Put a volley in. Go. Chop them down. How about you? I mean, they're more resilient than I thought they'd be. The enemy general's been killed. Yeah, we're a delicious target there for our guns. Okay, everybody's going to get a chance to engage the 1st Regiment of Militia. There we go, now they've come up with a plan. But they don't like it. That's right, get closer. No, there you go. Well, it's unfortunate those French reinforcements didn't come in, because that was their last hope of survival. No doubt they are going to retreat like cowards into the mountains. They were not going to stand and fight. Defend their country against the mighty Britisher. There's going to be a bit of a conversion to take place here. Rid of the college. Push up to the border. Repair the trading port. Let's get a sloop to guard it. Bring up the militia, because they'll soon be needed. Whoop. We will want Genoa. You don't have the movement yet. We will want Genoa. Capture the city. Yeah. Then we might send 2 armies down to invade the actual territory itself, although once they lose their capital, they should start to get effects of bankruptcy pretty significantly. Yes, Croucher. Yeah, I never actually sent these chaps off on their expedition. Destroy the Plains Nations people.
How may I be of service?
Go. Once we've infiltrated it, we'll shoot everything. Cool. Okay.
At the ready.
Yes, then we'll want to go after Cologne. We've also taken Cologne. We've secured the River Rhine, roughly. Let me push on to Stuttgart. Attacking Hanover is going to be quite a fun one. There's a lot of troops around here. Not necessarily good ones. Lots of good artillery, though. But let's hit end turn. Bring up the reinforcements. Yeah, Spain will take some chipping away, mostly because it appears they are able to sustain all those armies based on Naples' income alone. I expected them to have a bit more, more challenges than that, but apparently not. As we get closer towards the end turn phases should drop quite nicely. Letter of demands from Savoy, understandably. Get the observatory built. Let's get a magistrate built. Harris's List, the pimp general of all England, has published the first directory of prostitutes under his control. Oh, bloody hell. Natural causes. Oh, Augustine Gripval. Oh, let's replace you. Lipsby Rodney. I mean, they've been here the entire campaign. It was originally John Churchill's army, but nothing happened with it. Create a few sugar warehouses. And a pair of ports. Military Academy at Lisbon. Doesn't add anything new. Detected us. Ah, they've shot Peregrine Thompson. Servant dies. Theodore Trevithick. Woodrow Stumbles is now in charge of the Americas. As long as everybody's 4 stars or better, I don't care. Amelia the First is miserable and makes everybody upset, apparently.
Yes, my lord. At the ready.
Here's your cavalry reinforcement.
Ready for order.
You're getting your artillery. Your Danish troops done? No, they are not done yet. Okay, I don't think we can necessarily get any more troop variety. At least not immediately. We do have Spanish troops on the way.
Your humble servant. Troops, forward! Yes, sir. On! Lord. Onwards!
Go. Right.
Lord.
Ridley Doors.
Sound the call to battle.
Don't call Sweden in. Let's go for Genoa. They've been joined by the Papal States.
They hide behind women's...
An interesting effort. Now Spain does have a front line with us. Interesting to see how that develops.
Your humble servant.
Can I just move this army out and replace them with an army of militia? No, I cannot yet. Your militia. Matchlock also have a garrison policing bonus. Provincial militia costs 105, Matchlock costs 80. Let's get a turn's worth of those built.
The swine rot in the sty.
Let's attack Milan. Destroy this, one of the last remaining Spanish pustules. They've got a decent amount of artillery though, so we'll need to play this somewhat smartly. To be honest, we may well... well, no, actually looking at the timer, we're not going to get both these assaults done, but we'll capture Madrid, and then set Genoa to be initiated next episode. Then we probably want to also start the ball rolling on Stuttgart. Way. Let's of the Spanish first and foremost. Like this piece of ground for an artillery park. At least for my 12-pounder foot artillery pieces. The rest of my line can advance fairly conventionally. Group you guys. Light infantry unit on the flank. Light infantry on this flank. Split the curve. God, even my siege artillery might not have the range. But to be honest, based on their firing rate, might be okay. I probably do want to come down through the town. I don't know where I want to park my arty though, that's the problem. Do I just park it here? Except for my howitzers, they can come up. I mean, they're firing at us, but I like to think there's enough, especially for you guys, there's enough crap in the way that you're going to have to shoot your way through the town. Which it looks like you are trying to do. Same with you guys realistically, you can only fire, if we push through the town, that's your only real opportunity to attack us. The mortars will have more luck. I just want my 24s up and out. They can start shooting from range. Starting to hit my cavalry, so make sure they're spread out. See what the range looks like here. Not very good. Try get over here. 24-pounder range is probably pretty good regardless. Yep, sure is. Hit the enemy cavalry. We do want to put most of our troops out in the plain on the right here. Not go through the town. As tempting as that would be, mortars are now engaging our first guards. Something like this. Well, get the cav to go wide. Okay, my 24 pounders have knocked out a decent block of that heavy cav unit. Down to 42 out of 100. Keep that going. My howitzers will soon be in range. We might dispatch one unit up to deal with this unit, but they will not go much further. So my howitzers, yeah, that's a good enough range. Go for the Venetian and mercenary infantry. Dispatch the foot guards up here just to volley that unit into death. Okay, that's going to be... No, you guys want to go here. Light troops want to go into the farmhouse. The right flank. Well, I was going to say he needs to get a bit of a move on. Let's just get my heavy artillery to start shooting at someone a little bit further back. Watch the fall of the shot for these 12 pounders. If they smash into here, kind of close. Yeah, they do. These units need to start running a bit, otherwise they're going to get left behind. Cavalry, get up onto the high ground at the top. You guys need to run. Okay, that artillery unit needs to break up. So we're going to have some infantry set up. Light troops going to go inside the building. Okay, start shooting. There's no one to really shoot at, but you're going to start shooting anyway. If we're going to take that long about it, you may as well bayonet charge. Need this unit to clear out the artillery battery to provide the third unit here to add the strength for this line to push up to here. So the fire we have right now is kind of symbolic. become increasingly not symbolic as our infantry starts to secure the high ground with cavalry support up here. Okay, there goes that Spanish gunner. Spanish gun team. Okay, they're pushing up. Well, they're not pushing up, they're maneuvering, so we want to take advantage of that. Keep the wraparound going. Bring the cavalry over here in. New men cease fire because you're about to have a unit pass through you. Make ready to fire. The general's right here, so let's get him. Push the cavalry up just so they can't freely maneuver their cavalry on the flank. Provincial militia getting heavily outflanked. The rest of my line looking good. They're going after my cav to the north. Push the line forward. Okay, the howitzers engaging this unit of pikemen. Let's go kill mortar battery. The citizen militia are starting to respond to us. Let's kill some of these artillery units. No, stop shooting. You're going to kill your own lifeguards. Oh, here come pikemen. I think we might actually still be in a bit of a problem with the hill here, really. Let's push forward again. Hey, dragoons, get ready. Not the pikemen. There we go. Now we're in a position to start pouring fire onto those units. Light troops, get out of the house. Howitzers switch to round shot. Drop shells into the middle of their formation. Try and make a bit of space away from those stakes. Their cavalry managed to break ours. It's having all these damn stakes everywhere, that's the problem. Trying to maneuver cavalry in this area is absolute chaos. First guards, bayonet charge the 22nd. They're going after our light troops. Push forward, men. And lose some cavalry here, I wager. Let's get here and just shoot into the back of that engagement. Excellent. Let's get these 2 units to bayonet charge the 4th foot guards. These units power through to the center of their formation. Flankers, do the same. Oh, cavalry hold. Howitzers, ceasefire. Okay, the cavalry ended up doing okay. Excellent. Oh, there's a unit that's come back from retreating. How they've changed their mind. Bayonet charge the provincial militia. Get in on their flank just to disrupt the formation and hopefully to break them. Yep, and we have. Glorious kills. Excellent, we overcame that obstacle, destroyed their army, and took the city. Good outcomes. Good, good, good. Nice. Okay, there we go. Madrid is taken. Get the buildings rebuilt. The army reinforced. Excellent. So now, I mean, you should start to be feeling a bit of the pinch right now, Spain, because off you got 1, 2 full spec armies down here. Infantry of the Governor of Naples. Yes, anyway, Ridley Dawes is going to put Genoa to the torch, but looking at the timer, I believe it's time to end the episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for more British slaughter. Cheers, everyone.